Hey, on est de retour les amis, bienvenue à tous pour la suite de ce marathon, de ce Maxathon. N'oubliez pas de tweeter sur le hashtag Maxathon si vous voulez que je récupère un petit peu vos tweets les plus cool pour les mettre ensuite dans la petite émission, tout simplement lundi. On te voit pas beaucoup mon petit doigt, attends, bouge pas. Je vais améliorer ça, on va faire une capture un peu dégueu, mais on s'en fout. Voilà, quelque part on s'en tape un peu. Oui voilà, je peux faire une capture très large en fait. Je peux faire une capture très très large. C'est juste qu'il va falloir mettre la caméra ici. Voilà, comme ça. Et que du coup le micro pose problème. Voilà, je vous souhaite un bon stream. Voilà, je vous souhaite un bon stream. Salut tout le monde. Putain, c'est terrible ça. Comment on va faire?
Non mais redécale la caméra un tout petit peu.
On va faire ça. Ou alors, attends, non, j'ai une meilleure idée. On va juste la mettre là en fait. Alors, on va juste la mettre là et c'est parfait. Alors, est-ce que tu connais? Quoi?
Non, rien.
J'étais
Genre bien appuyé comme il fallait.
T'étais bien déçu. On va donc jouer à Game of Thrones. Ok. Max dans un nid d'abeilles. Comment ça dans un nid d'abeilles?
Ah, c'est pour le micro je pense, non?
Ah, parce que je faisais... Ah oui, d'accord. Ah, très bien. Max, du coup, tu me conseilles ce bras de micro? Oui, il est très bien. Il est très bien. Ce pied de micro est très très bien. Alors, ce qui va se passer, c'est qu'on va suivre les aventures de Game of Thrones, version Telltale Game. Donc ça raconte l'histoire d'une famille qui s'appelle les Forrester. Et en gros, on va rencontrer des personnages de la série, mais on ne joue pas les personnages de la série. D'accord? On joue une famille annexe. Voilà. La traduction est faite en français. Donc on va pouvoir suivre le truc en français. Nous, on va se mettre genre là. Voilà. Et voilà, tout simplement. On espère qu'on gênera pas trop les sous-titres. D'ailleurs, je vais plutôt nous mettre là-bas, en fait. Voilà. Hop. Voilà, je vais plutôt nous mettre là, parce que si on vous cache un peu la fin des sous-titres, c'est moins grave que le début. On y va? Allez, on est parti.
Le haut de la tête de sa copine Bagab, c'est normal.
C'est normal, elle a les cheveux verts, en fait. Elle a les cheveux verts.
Jusque là, c'est parti le vert. Sinon, normalement, je bug complètement.
Voilà. Vous comprenez? Voilà, parce qu'elle a les cheveux verts. Bon, bah non, elle est vert blond, mais bon, en vrai, elle a les cheveux verts. Alors, on peut jouer direct, compte tête, paramètres. Non, bah y a rien de. Je vérifie qu'il n'y a rien de spécial à régler, mais normalement on est ok. Ah oui, audio peut-être. L'audio est peut-être fort. Le son est peut-être fort. Je pense que c'est ça. Voilà. Vous me dites si c'est ok. Normalement, moi, ça me paraît bon. Bon, alors allons-y. Allez, jouons. Épisode 1. Alors, tu peux nous mettre un bonnet de Noël? J'en ai pas. Je n'en ai pas. Vous êtes extrêmement déçus. Je n'en ai pas. Pendant des siècles, la maison Forrester fut une alliée loyale de la maison Stark. Dans les plus sombres recoins du bois au loup, ils cultivent les rares arbres ferrugiers. Maintenant, le Nord est déchiré par la guerre, et les maisons rivales cherchent à s'accaparer les ferrugiers des Forrester. Et le sort de la maison Forrester est en jeu. Grosse musique.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Alors, faut que je nettoie le truc. Alors, sélectionnez, appuyez sur A pour prendre l'épée. Ok.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood.
Hop.
Now
Ça
that
brûle un peu, mais
is a
voilà.
proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He
Le
was
silence
nowhere
est toujours
near
une
the
option valable.
Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
I brought him to his
Lord
knees.
Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Il faut aller chercher du vin.
It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Ouais, ouais.
Thank you,
Calme-toi.
Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Ah ouais, genre j'ai le droit de boire. Nice.
Et c'est lui qui te sert.
To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
The king
The
of
king of the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Winter is coming!
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's
Et
over.
ouais, il gagne n'importe quoi.
Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor.
Ah,
than
me
those
battre.
who wronged
Calme-toi, je sais pas me battre.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bon, Roderick.
Bloody hell.
Arrête ton cul.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Je vais lui péter sa race.
Wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Just shut your mouth.
It's the truth. It's not like I'm making it up. All I'm saying is,
Fallait que je lui dise quand même de fermer
this
ses gueules.
rate will never be more than
Oh,
this,
d'accord.
which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Dites-moi si vous avez des lags, évidemment, je baisserai la qualité, mais pour le moment, j'ai pas vu de remarques.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Il commence à comprendre qu'il va pas.
Clairement.
Fais quelque chose.
Just run into you.
Je peux rien.
Acting rather odd.
Non mais je peux pas.
You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
That's okay.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Tant pis. Il était trop con, je m'en foutais. Esquive. Faut esquiver, faut esquiver de ouf. Nice.
A gift from the king.
Alors je mitraille un con. Ah d'accord. Lui il a pris Bagdad. Ils sont derrière, t'es suivi.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Nice.
What?
Oh non. Ah j'ai raté. On va la refaire hein. On va la refaire. Merde.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot
this
that
guy.
one!
Faut pas que je loupe.
What?
Mais je comprends pas. Mais j'ai mitraille. RT, je mitraille. Je comprends pas. Faut que je maintienne, faut faire quoi?
On l'a dit, il n'y a plus qu'une seule fois. Parce que t'as plus plein de fois.
Je pense qu'il faut que je maintienne.
Ready, boys! Whoa!
Faut le faire au bon moment, on reste appuyé.
Shoot that one!
Je reste appuyé.
What?
Ça marche pas. Ça marche pas, hein. Bon, apparemment, faut appuyer au bon moment, je pense. Mais j'appuie bien avant, tu vois, j'appuie largement en avance.
Non, mais tu le vois, toi.
Et oui, non mais j'appuie quand je le vois. Mais genre j'appuie, j'ai 1000 ans pour appuyer. J'ai trop le temps.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
Ouais. Là c'est écrit RT.
What?
Je suis désolé, c'est écrit RT, j'appuie sur RT quoi. Je comprends pas là. Si, ça marche pourtant. C'est ouf. On va y arriver hein. Mais surtout que c'est un problème de commande quoi. Enfin...
Ready, boys!
Shoot that one, ouais, on a compris, allez ta gueule.
Shoot that one!
Je comprends pas quoi faire.
What?
J'appuie, enfin, fais-le. Fais-le. Elle me regarde comme si j'étais le dernier des crétins.
Je te
Fais-le.
regarde pas pour ça, je comprends pas non plus.
C'est incompréhensible. Ce jeu m'a fait pour... Mais non mais fermez vos gueules, j'y arrive très bien, c'est juste que ça marche pas, c'est écrit RT, ça fait rien.
Avec le stick, hein.
Avec deux sticks droits pour diriger le... Enfin, gauche pour aller vers le haut là. Voilà, gauche. Deux sticks droits pour viser. Hein, voilà. Et là, RT.
Ah oui, non mais attends. Le truc reste pas dessus.
Si, tu mets un tout petit coup à droite et ça se lock. C'est tout. Alors, fais la maline. Ouais.
C'est bizarre.
Attends, je vais essayer au clavier. Vas-y, essaye. Essaye une dernière fois.
Ready, boys!
Blablabla.
Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
On est d'accord. On est d'accord qu'il y a un problème. On est d'accord. Alors,
Ça bug.
alors on va reprendre. On va le faire au clavier. Il prend toujours la flèche dans la gueule. Oui, j'avoue. Attends, moi je regarde un truc quand même, c'est les commandes. On est bien d'accord que RT c'est RT. Courir, action au combat. J'ai appuyé sur RT. Hein.
Est-ce que il peut y avoir un bug et c'est...
Non mais il marche parce qu'en
Celui-là
plus, depuis tout à l'heure je joue avec cette manette là et le RT marche tu vois. Ah tu veux que j'essaye l'autre bouton? Non parce que tout à l'heure il m'a demandé maintien RT pour nettoyer l'épée et ça marchait tu vois. Donc
Trop bizarre.
Alors la nana à côté c'est ma femelle hein. Voilà je vous le dis parce qu'il y en a genre 10 qui demandent depuis tout à l'heure.
Mais vous ne me connaissez pas.
Donc voilà. Oui c'est un scandale.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Voilà donc c'est bien la commande qui merde. Je sais pas pourquoi. Parce que moi ça marchait bien.
Look out!
Avancez pour vous sauver. Ok. Ok. Tout va bien, il se clair. trahi, hein. Je vais essayer le bouton. Oh, le cheval.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him? Speak up, boy.
I didn't leave him, but I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon,
Non mais
quickly!
c'est toujours comme ça. C'est un jeu qualité, hein. Tu sais, on prend des décisions et tout, mais ça a peu d'infos. Ok, donc c'est le bouton F. C'est le bouton qui est là en fait. Ouais, voilà. Donc c'est pas la gâchette, c'est le bouton. Bah, c'est des bâtards, ça devrait marcher.
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time. Don't run,
Alors on fait quoi?
Oh. Il a l'air de crever un peu.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walder Frey says
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you.
Il s'en souviendra pas très bien.
Tell your uncle. Tell him.
Je sais pas.
The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
On your honor,
dit
you
quoi,
must
faut
do
faire
this for
quoi?
your house. Go!
Bosquet du
Kill
Nord.
those fucking foresters.
Je dois le dire à qui?
Ton nom?
With love from Walder Frey.
Qu'est-ce que je disais?
On n'est pas souvenu longtemps. Hein.
Ah.
Bon, alors voilà, si vous jouez à la manette à ce jeu, sachez que quand c'est écrit RT, en fait c'est RB. Ils se sont bourrés comme des grosses merdes. Voilà.
Apparemment, on ne s'entend pas beaucoup.
Ah ouais? Ok. Je vais baisser le son du jeu. Ouais, j'avoue. C'est ouf ça. De la glace. Né, le faire.
Tu vois, c'est ça que t'aurais dû répondre tout à l'heure.
On s'en attaque. Stop! Chut. Baisse le son. Alors. Ah, normalement ça va être mieux. Allons-y. Alors, je vais baisser la qualité du stream parce que certains ont des frames qui sautent. Voilà. Ça devrait être mieux pour vous. Allons-y. C'est vraiment rigolo tes petits cheveux qui... Hein? Baisse la tête, baisse la tête. Ouais, voilà. Tu disparais
genre,
des
je disparais ou...
Ouais, tu disparais. Très bien.
Mais là, c'est vachement long, hein. Ça part plus. Hein, là. On voit bien que c'est jaune.
Oui. Tu as la jaunisse. Oh, un gros porc.
Non, c'est un petit cochon. Gros porc, petit cochon. On voit pas les mêmes choses.
Oh, du sang. Du sang. Regardons.
Ah, un gros porc qui est mort aussi à côté.
Blood.
Fresh. Je vais lécher, je pense.
Ce sont les règles de la maîtresse de maison.
Ah. Ah, c'est grave.
Un porc? Ouais, merci. Il y a le feu. Go.
Un barbecue de petit cochon.
Bon, à la base, il avait pas une... il avait pas ça, hein. Le truc, là. Hein, pour ranger l'épée. Ah, il se met bien. Mais attends, mais il doit y avoir des trucs là-bas. Non? Non, il n'y a rien. Ah, cool, je peux accélérer. Non, mais attends, en vrai, il y a moyen de changer les touches parce que c'est désagréable d'appuyer sur le bouton. En fait. Donc, si on peut changer les touches, je veux bien. J'avoue. Gameplay. Non, ok. Commande. Contrôle. Est-ce qu'on peut changer? On ne peut pas changer, d'accord. Ok. Bah, allons-y alors. T'incarnes qui? Je le reconnais même pas. Alors, c'est pas un mec de la série. C'est pas un mec de la série. Alors là, je vais regarder. Je vais regarder le chariot.
C'est un mec du clan
Forrester. Que vous ne connaissez pas. Hein. C'est une histoire annexe à la vraie histoire. Mais on va rencontrer les persos de la série. Hein.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Ok, allons-y. Vous gros bâtard! Ils ont tué le gros porc!
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father,
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Lord Forrester gave me this sword.
Forrester. I should have known. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ok, c'est bon.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Aye. You'll have it.
Tu vas l'avoir, mais dans la gueule. Tu es de type nul.
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Eh ouais, t'es nul à chier. Ah, tu fais ton arme.
You really are a pig
J'ai pas de force. First Blood. Ah, ah, ah. Allez, dégage. Putain, les mecs sont nuls à chier. J'ai rien à vous faire, hein. Tire-toi, Soras. Genre, j'ai plus de force que lui. Ah, ça fait mal, ça.
Mercy, please, I beg of you.
Quel genre de personne sommes-nous?
They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. No, please.
Dans Game of Thrones, y a
C'est
pas
à
vraiment
cause de
pitié,
ceux qui
hein.
suivent les ordres qu'on a eu des nazis. Gros bâtard. Allez, au revoir. La mort! Ils étaient tous là sur le chat. La mort! La mort! Putain, t'es trop con pour faire ton propre avis. Je vais te suivre les ordres.
You survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Sortons le digestif, un petit dieu.
Putain, j'avoue, j'ai soif.
I tried to stop them.
Allez, papa est mort, maintenant c'est toi le papa de la maison. Allez, go. Allons, on se réveille, ça va. Bon, il était l'heure, hein.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Non, tu peux pas, t'es faible. Allez, go.
Bah, en fait, tu viens d'en laisser un s'échapper, tu vois.
Oui.
Genre,
Oui.
tu l'es jusqu'au bout, quoi. Avant d'avoir à lui dire.
Fais le travail.
Après, t'aurais pu lui dire je t'ai mangé.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Évidemment. Putain, je suis un putain de héros, quoi.
Carrot!
I was too late. You were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Il nous met des petites larves. Oh!
Oh.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater
C'est
houses
dégueulasse.
than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Bon, apparemment ça va mieux.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Je vais m'asseoir comme un gros boss. M'asseoir comme un boss, j'ai l'épée, j'ai le siège, allez. Bon, je peux pas m'asseoir comme un gros boss. Ah, je peux pas aller par là. Ah, je peux regarder par la fenêtre.
The Ironwood Grove.
Ok, merci. C'était utile. Je me sens mieux du coup. Ah tiens. Le bouclier.
An Ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Ah, c'est pour ça qu'ils le veulent. C'est le plus solide.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Ah, on peut regarder les différents membres. Ok. Bon bah, Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Ça, c'est classe. Quand on t'appelle le bon. Quand on t'appelle le bon, déjà, c'est que t'as du style, quoi.
Ryan.
Le terrible,
Never easy
c'est
being
chiant.
a fourth-born son. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Ouais, elle ressemble bien à Madame Stark, quoi.
Oui, et lui, il
Yeah.
ressemble bien à Jon Snow, quoi.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Ok. Bon, déjà, on a découvert pas mal de choses.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Il y a l'air d'avoir des trucs là-bas. Ah, je peux pas y aller, ok. Il y a des trucs sur la table, mais je continue à faire le tour. Bon, ça a l'air ok. Je vais regarder son matériel médical. Alors. Des herbes curatives.
This might help.
On verra. Des bandages, ok.
Ça aussi, ça peut help.
Ouais, ça peut help. Oh.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Pas vraiment.
C'est dégueulasse, ouais. Alors. Je voulais te regarder, mais...
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Ok. Qu'est-ce que je peux lui dire d'autre? Montrer l'épée, parler à.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Ah.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
C'est sa tante, hein, on est d'accord.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
C'est pas grave, on va coucher ensemble et ça ira mieux après.
Family...
Bon, peut-être pas, du coup.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Tu ressembles à une aquarelle, du coup ça va être compliqué, quoi.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Ah, elle est mineure. Oh merde. Terrible ça.
Garrett was just
Ah, c'était
telling
pour
me
ça
how
que tu faisais
valiantly
pas
Lord
aquarelle.
Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Faut que je fasse gaffe à ce que je dis, hein.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family. Perhaps the opportunity never presented itself.
You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
J'avais pas envie de lui
Thank
parler du
you.
bosquet machin, ce qu'il a dit ne le dit qu'à ton
Of
oncle.
course.
Donc je
Oui,
fais
my
non.
lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Il a l'air
Now
vénère.
is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse.
Quand je vous disais qu'il ressemblait à Jon Snow, hein. Pour ça, j'ai même pas essayé de lutter. Je bon, apparemment, il faut que j'aille au mur. Je vais au mur, bon. Très bien.
Tu veux pas? Eh non.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to
Allez, faut lui
consider
dire maintenant, là,
first.
Jean-Jean. Le bosquet du Nord,
Lord
machin, mes
Forrester
couilles.
would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Ah, enfin.
What? What is it?
Qu'est-ce que je veux dire?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
J'étais pas sûr que ce soit ça la phrase, donc...
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Très bien. Alors allons au mur. Let's go to the wall.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent
quoi,
House
déjà?
Forrester.
Let's go to the
Your
moon.
actions at the wall will reflect the honor and
J'étais en train
dignity
de me
of the
dire,
house.
ça me dit quelque chose et je vois
I'll
pas ce que
serve with honor.
I know you will.
Je servirai avec honneur. Maximus Decimus. Père d'un fils assassiné. Époux d'une femme assassinée. Et j'aurai ma vengeance. Dans cette vie ou dans l'autre.
Garrett, wait!
c'est. Style, mais...
Quand est-ce qu'on baise? Eh ben écoute, grandis d'abord. Un pendentif. Merci Jean-Jean.
Be safe.
Ok, peace.
Oh là là. Oh là là, le thème.
Les gros.
Oh là là.
Sois prudent.
Sois prudent.
On se retrouve dans 10 ans.
Ne meurs pas d'ici là.
A long road ahead. A long road ahead.
Ethan!
Ethan Forrester, Lord de la maison Forrester. Ok.
Celui qui vient d'hériter.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Donc là on va diriger. Ouais, on va diriger Ethan.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ah, donc on va suivre une meuf qui s'appelle Mira aussi.
I promise you.
Ça ressemble tellement à la famille Stark, c'est un truc de ouf.
Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
C'est mieux.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly,
Ok,
on
go.
your feet.
Ça va pécho sec du côté du Lord. Non mais c'est sa
What's the
sœur.
matter? Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced
Calmez-vous.
and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Il faut faire ce qu'on doit faire. Pas ce qu'on veut. Surtout quand on est Lord. Et ils vont tous les deux mourir.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said,
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Non mais toi tu vas au suicide, il est débile l'autre. Salut gros tas.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you!
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Foresters.
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the
Il
warden
mérite,
of
mais
the
pour le moment
north.
je peux pas, donc...
And we've been his
J'y vais
bannermen
doucement.
for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said. When your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking
Des soldats
coward
qui
who
sont
killed
morts face à
my
un
men?
écuyer,
I
ça
know
devait pas être
he's
des très
here.
bons soldats.
What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Liver boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses.
Il ferme sacrément sa gueule.
This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Ce petit regard de fils de pute.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ça va, j'ai à peu près géré.
Dommage qu'il n'y avait pas la possibilité de genre.
Your sister can
Lui
help us.
déchirer la gueule, bah oui, mais non. Eh non.
Although just a handmaiden, she has
Tu
Marjorie
déclenches une guerre si
Tyrell's
tu veux ça.
favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Ok, alors là on va jouer du coup la gonzesse qui est coincée à Port-Réal, hein, tout simplement. Allons-y. Alors, Mira. Donc je peux regarder dans le coffre en ferrugier. N'est-ce pas? On y trouve des bouquins. Une broche de haut jardin. Ok, et une lettre. Bon bah alors allons-y, on va tout regarder.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Helena.
Ok, donc je suis copine avec la bonasse de la série.
Ethan made this for me.
Très bien. Et enfin, je peux lire cette lettre.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Alors, ok. Le gros livre poussiéreux.
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Ça, il y a des cadeaux de tout le monde.
I hope to see them all someday.
Alors, ouais, là, Port-Réal, tout à fait.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Bon, évidemment, elle est pas dégueu, sinon ce serait pas drôle. Lettre de sa mère.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Ok. Bon, on va tenter ça. Wesh. Ah oui, d'accord, faut que j'aille ouvrir moi-même, quoi. Il pourrait me filer un écuyer, un truc comme ça.
One moment.
Ça met pas un moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
It's fine. Come in.
Merci Tsubasa19 pour ce don énorme. Merci beaucoup. T'as même pas mis de message, bro. J'ai même pas vu ton message. Putain, tu m'as fait peur par contre.
C'est clair.
Oh, le son. Le son, frère. Wouh. Oh là là.
Je
Je peux pas louper le don.
Je pense que là, tout le monde sera...
Je peux pas louper le don, hein. Là, c'est...
Sorry, milady. I shouldn't have asked.
Non, t'aurais pas dû.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
And?
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Salut. Ah bah tiens.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Bon, chérie, qu'est-ce que t'en penses? Elle est bien faite ou pas?
Comment ça, elle est bien faite?
Elle ressemble à l'actrice?
Oh, ouais.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Elle a l'air moins conne que Sansa
What
quand
you've
même.
suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course. And I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Tu lui dis ce qu'elle veut entendre, tu mets ton ego de
See
côté.
if the Queen Regent is ready to
Et après
receive
c'est réglé.
us.
On s'en fout, c'est des mots. Ça n'a aucune valeur.
C'est le principe de Game of Thrones.
Eh oui. Tu lui lèches la queue devant, et puis dès qu'elle a le dos tourné, tac, des
You'll
petits
be
couteaux
fine.
comme ça. Ah.
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Elle a un regard, on dirait qu'elle est shootée, tu sais. Elle a 12 grammes dans la gueule, là. Bonne chance. Tiens, le micro-nain et sa connasse de sœur.
You can do this.
Bah, me regardez pas comme ça. Je sais que je suis bonne, mais tenez-vous.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
J'avoue.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you
Ah,
didn't.
mais dis pas que tu t'en souviendras, je fais ça pour sauver ma peau.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's
Les
Landing.
vrais perso.
Ah, je me disais, c'est...
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Bon, c'était pas facile de répondre à son interrogatoire là. Hein. Franchement, quoi que tu dises, tu te fais chier dessus. Hein.
Même là, je sais
I'll
pas
walk you
vraiment
out.
ce qu'il en est ressorti.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
On est clairement pas initié, quoi.
Bon, j'ai essayé, hein. J'ai essayé, mais oh là 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 là. C'était chaud, hein. Quoi que je dise, je me faisais envoyer chier, donc...
Mira, I was worried.
Tiens, chérie, joue.
How was it?
Joue.
Cersei has a way of
Joue, je te
looking at
frappe.
you as though you're nothing.
Je rigole,
It's more than
calmez-vous.
a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
Chérie.
J'ai pas envie de répondre.
Well, I would marry him.
Ah ouais, t'es
Imagine
comme
the
ça,
power
toi.
you would have as queen of the
C'est
Seven
smart.
Kingdoms.
C'est smart.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
C'est vrai que moi j'ai tendance à toujours répondre un truc.
Ouais, non, là, c'était...
Let's see, who else should we marry
Bien
off?
joué ça.
Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect
Là, est-ce que
match!
c'est pas bizarre?
Sir
Une
Bronn
fille de la
and-
famille
What are you doing?
Forrester.
Forrester, puis cette servante, carrément.
Well,
Bah si, c'est le même principe que Sansa.
Sarah?
C'est genre...
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having
Je suis leur esclave, quoi, tu vois.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's
Yes!
Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ah, tu fais ce que tu veux.
Ça, elle lui a déjà parlé, alors. Autant aller jusqu'au bout.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Il lui fait confiance, alors.
Go on. Ask.
Eh? T'as tellement attendu le dernier moment.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
La petite fourme là. Ah non, j'ai cru qu'elle allait parler.
Et dire.
Mais vous ne pouvez pas. C'est ça.
Mais enfin, madame. Mais comment osez...
Ah.
Oh, laisse pas ton cheval partir comme ça.
Ouais, il est un peu...
Seven Hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Ah, c'est bon,
My
d'accord.
ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat.
La tête. Oh là là.
Ah, faut que je joue.
C'est un combat ça.
Not my
Je vais y arriver,
best
maintenant.
work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a droning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Ce bel FDP. Lui, il a pris Bagdad. Celui-là, il a plus de peau du tout devant. Il a plus rien.
Ouais, ça a l'air. Hein. Ça a l'air les bras et tout. Ah.
Bloody hell.
Petit cours d'anatomie. Voilà. C'est dégueulasse.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord.
Oof.
My family depends on me.
En même temps, tu le tues pas, hein.
Oui, j'ai lu ça sur internet, on peut appuyer sur espace pour mettre pause quand on a besoin de temps.
Je vois ça. Je vois la triche là.
Accorder la grâce.
Qu'en pense le chat ?
Accorder la grâce, tu passes pour un faible.
C'est ça.
Envoyer au mur, c'est injuste. Donc prendre 3 doigts, ça me paraît bien. Moi, j'aurais tendance à accorder la grâce.
Moi, j'aurais pris les doigts. Parce qu'il a quand même volé. Il faut que tu fasses comprendre. Moi, je pensais qu'il y aurait la possibilité de le tuer, tu vois. Et là, ça aurait été trop extrême. Mais les doigts, c'est pas mal. Hein.
Allez, les doigts.
Regarde, le chat est d'accord sur les doigts.
Le chat a dit les doigts.
House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
Je fais ça pour ton bien, bro.
My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out the sentence.
Je le fais.
But I am willing to carry it out.
I will carry out the sentence.
Montre.
Ah, t'es le seigneur, hein, il faut...
This is injustice, my lord!
Non, t'as volé.
Non, t'as volé. T'as bien visé, hein, pour en prendre que 3, hein.
Et te plains pas, j'ai pris les 3 les plus inutiles. Je t'ai laissé la pince, là.
Milidan, c'est une asiate, tu vois.
That was
Tu payes
certainly
avec les doigts.
unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
As Maester, I cannot support mutilation. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Bon, j'ai le choix entre lui, là. Et...
Bah, l'autre.
Bah, ce sera lui, 100%.
Ah bah, l'autre, si tu prends l'autre, demain t'es en guerre, quoi.
Oui, c'est ça.
Il n'y en aurait pas un 3e, genre que personne,
Mais
ne soupçonne, tu vois.
Non, il n'y en a que 2. Mais je vais parler aux 2. Et je vais prendre ma décision en fonction de ma discussion avec les... Et voilà. Tour. Je veux pas aller à la tour. Oh non, non, non.
C'est pas lui.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to
Non,
name
non,
your
non,
Sentinel?
non, non.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be?
Oh,
We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Ouais, je suis pas sûre. Comme ça qu'on...
Non, 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 c'est notre seul atout. Si on l'abandonne, on est baisé.
Eh oui.
Idée de con. Lui, il est trop...
Clairement pas lui.
Lui, il est trop pacifiste. C'est pas bon. Ah, nourriture.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Faut que je lui parle.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Oh non, tu vas parler à l'autre et
Ah,
demander
mais-
son avis sur lui.
Oui, voilà, je trouve ça bien de demander son avis sur l'autre en fait.
Ouais.
Mais ouais, ok. Attends. Il y a un doute que je puisse faire là? Non, ok. Et qui toi? Malcolm. Wesh gros.
Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with you, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother
pas
told
faux.
me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel?
C'est nécessaire.
I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
Do you think it's easy? I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Ethan. I know. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ah, je peux pas lui reparler. Fuck. Fuck. Bon. Roland.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again. Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
Moi, je suis pas fan de
I
lui.
have many
quand même.
decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Oh, vraiment, regarde leurs deux mains. Comment vont nos défenses?
Tu veux que je demande ça?
Tu vas aller dire direct pour l'assassinat, c'est?
Mais nos défenses, je sais qu'elle pue la merde. On va se faire rouler dessus.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Est-ce que je peux reparler à l'autre? Ou pas? Ah. J'aurais voulu lui demander pourquoi il l'a envoyé au mur, tu vois. Ok. Je peux lui en parler encore?
Yes, my
Je
lord.
peux lui demander pour les défenses, peut-être? Voilà.
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stones. It was a man's way of justice.
Je vais quand même choisir l'autre. Voilà. Je vais quand même choisir Duncan.
Tu lui donnes maintenant?
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Moi, je suis plus aussi sûre maintenant.
C'est ma décision. Il m'a demandé quoi?
Si t'étais sûr.
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right.
La personne
I'll
que je vais
tell Maester
choisir,
Ortengren to do it at once.
elle va en partie désigner quel genre de seigneur je serai. Et je ne veux pas être un bourrin. Donc, si je dois perdre, je préfère perdre avec ma tête qu'avec mon épée. Voilà. Je vais monter là-haut. Ils ont pas fait ça pour rien, tu vois. Le problème, c'est que l'autre peut te trahir. On verra bien, on verra bien. B pour revenir en arrière. Ah oui, d'accord. Qu'est-ce que je suis censé voir d'ici?
C'était peut-être au début, juste pour voir où était chaque homme.
Ouais.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Ouais. Rien que je puisse faire de particulier. Attends, j'appuie sur la touche pour voir s'il y a des interactions possibles. Apparemment non. Ok. Ok, bon. Je vais parler au maître. Ah bah. Je galère un peu.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Ouais.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Dans tous les cas, perdre égale perdre, c'est vrai. C'est légèrement l'âge de perdre sans se battre. Ouais, mais il faut pas confondre courage et suicide. C'est mon choix. Appelez Evelyn Thomas au pire.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel...
Wow, you're set! Putain, j'ai pas eu le temps, merde. Faites pas des dons. Putain. Je veux pas être un bourrin, dis ça au mec qui a plus de petits doigts. Oui, bah écoute, j'étais obligé de montrer que j'étais ferme. D'accord? Je peux pas être un connard laxiste. Parce que sinon, bah t'as aucune emprise.
Lord Ethan?
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
No.
Our scout says only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
Mais il ne pourra plus se gratter l'oreille.
Il pourra plus se gratter l'oreille, oui, bon bah d'accord, il pourra plus se gratter l'oreille, écoute...
il se gratte l'oreille avec l'autre.
Il se gratte l'oreille avec ce doigt-là, enfin c'est quoi le problème? Moi quand je me gratte... Voilà, tiens, un morceau de cerveau. Mais non, c'est le doigt, c'est bon, le pouce, le pouce, frère, ça rentre, hein. Alors, pas de panique.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
It is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Let Sir Royland speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Sir Royland.
No. You chose your sentinel. He should speak on this.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough.
Je suis d'accord avec lui. Alors, on est d'accord, nous nous battrons, donc c'est le bourrin. Bonsoir madame, bonsoir Max, je voulais juste te dire que je t'apprécie énormément, toi et ton humour, continue, ne lâche rien, je vais essayer de te suivre le plus longtemps possible, merci à toi, AESP, on va dire AESP, ça me paraît bien, merci à toi, merci beaucoup pour ce don, c'est super cool, merci beaucoup. Putain, ça, à chaque fois que ça gueule, hein, ça me réveille comme ça, Bon alors il faut choisir, nous nous battrons, non. Okay.
En fait, ils vont faire ça à chaque fois que tu vas commencer à faiblir un peu.
Oui, c'est ça, ils vont faire réveille-toi. Ah oui, d'accord. Alors, nous nous battrons, non, c'est sûr. Nous conclurons un marché, ça c'est pour leur donner une partie de nos trucs.
Ouais.
Et A, c'est nous utilisons la diplomatie.
Pour parler.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Putain, sa mère, comment elle en impose, bro!
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
J'ai dit que c'était ma sentinelle. Si je l'écoute pas, ça sert à rien.
I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Couché!
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Le pouvoir d'achat. Merci AS qui redonne 2 boules avec un petit cœur. Il a, regardez, là, juste là, il y a un petit cœur. Voilà, il y a un petit cœur. Oui, c'est mis. Regarde là, il y a un petit cœur. Tu vois? Il a mis un petit cœur. Voilà. Donc moi aussi, je t'envoie un petit cœur. Voilà, comme ça. Voilà, ça devient dégueulasse. Alors allons-y. Merci beaucoup.
We have to prepare the house.
J'avoue que Ramsay Snow, c'est pas non plus l'être le plus raisonnable du monde.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
Je n'oublie pas.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
J'avoue, pourtant ils l'ont mis dehors, quoi.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need some.
Ok.
Ok Aldé. Ok. Très bien. Aldé qui nous envoie donc des mots d'amour via les dons. Très bien. Eh bien écoute...
J'aurais pas pris ça comme un mot d'amour. Mais...
Si, venant d'Aldé, c'est un mot d'amour. Écoute... Ah, est-ce qu'il dit si je mets 2 cœurs, vous m'en donnez 2. T'en veux 2? Tiens, regarde. L'un sur l'autre. Attends. Non, rentre le tien dans mon cœur. Rentre ton cœur dans mon cœur. Voilà. Mais non, mais regarde par rapport à la cœur. Voilà. C'est ridicule. Non mais Aldé, sperme... Alors j'allais dire sperme dans tes cheveux. Mais du coup non. Voilà, je t'invite à t'enduire goulûment. Voilà, en pensant à moi. Voilà, c'est mon mot d'amour. Tout simplement. Bon, il me faut un mec fort à mes côtés. Écoutez, on va voir. Je pense qu'on va voir.
I'm trying
Putain,
to do
Aldé,
what's
quoi.
best for this family. What this family
Gortas, on sait pourquoi le crâne d'Aldé est si luisant.
Je pense qu'il doit en prendre soin.
C'est peut-être ça. Et oui,
On
c'est
dit
vrai.
que c'est bon pour la peau.
Ouais. Peut-être que... On dit que c'est bon pour la peau.
Oui.
T'en sais quelque chose? Voilà. Donc, on va reprendre. Voilà.
Let me send
Alors.
Malcolm to Essos.
Je voulais répondre, mais quoi que je réponde, ça paraissait sale alors.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Comment je kifferais trop être un seigneur. Non, mais les décisions sont dures à prendre et tout, tu vois. Mais au moins, c'est toi qui décides. Aldé. Ah la vache, je vais dormir Max, bon stream les gens. Sperme, ça pute, e-girl. Ah, je comprends, ça t'a démangé, surtout les e-girls. Il faut pas les laisser faire, c'est terrible. Ah là là, Aldé. Eh ben écoute, bonne nuit à toi, repose-toi bien. Je suppose que tu streams ce week-end. Donc bon courage à toi. Voilà, moi j'ai pas fini parce que vous le voyez là-haut, il y a un chrono et il reste 14 heures de stream. 14 heures. On n'a même pas fait la moitié.
Non.
Tu vois là ce qu'on vient de faire? Il faut le refaire. Et vu ta tête...
C'est pas vrai, j'ai la patate, je suis à fond.
Ouais, c'est à fond. Ouais.
Même si je bois pas de taurine, machin truc horrible.
Non, c'est pas horrible, c'est bon.
C'est horrible. C'est un goût tellement chimique.
Non, ça le fait. Alors. Ah, me revoilà à King's Landing, yeah. Bon, là, on a quoi? Le sceau de la maison Tyrell. Une clé étrange. Quoi sert cette clé? Je la prends?
C'est toi qui vois, hein? Tu joues?
Non, je vais rien prendre. Je suis pas un voleur.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I
Aesp qui rebalance un don, merci à toi bro. Un Viet mange un chien nommé Wawa. Que fait-il après son festin? Il chie Wawa.
J'essaie de pas rire.
Il chie Wawa. Fuck!
Réponds pas.
Thank you, Sarah. But I have to do this myself.
If you feel that way. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Ah! Bonjour, maître des bonasses.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
So what?
Are you all right, my lady?
Il a pas l'air d'aller bien.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Fuck.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find someone
Elle est lâche,
to
elle,
forgive
hein?
me.
Je t'aime pas. Yo le Papalouf! Papalouf carrément qui balance 5 balles juste pour dire putain Esp, j'ai mal à mon humour quoi.
En même temps, j'avoue, ça mérite.
C'était du très haut niveau. C'était, ça m'a décoiffé. Toi aussi
Soon I
d'ailleurs.
will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a
Non,
better
ça, je suis sûre que
position
c'est
to
toi.
help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Ah, elle va chialer. Ah, et là tu fais quoi?
Milady,
Ça change pas grand chose, ça va disparaître de toute façon.
Oui, c'est
begging
vrai.
your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Laisse-moi tranquille toi. Ouais.
Qui lui?
Je sais pas, c'est juste un garde.
Where's Sir Royland?
Ah!
He should be here.
Là, ça partit en couille.
The man values
C'est le moment.
pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Nous y arriverons.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Allez.
Je sens tellement que ça
Isn't
va
this a
mal.
lovely pile of timber?
Lui, c'est le
Not
pire
the
des
place
fils de
it would be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
Le mec qui te présente trop bien, tu sais.
Il vient de te traiter de bâtard.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Vas-y, fais une blague, ose me défier. Asp.
Il parle pas à toi.
Ah, il parle à Papalouf?
Il parle à Papalouf, je pense, non?
Ça me va, si j'ai pas de blague à faire, c'est cool.
Je sais pas. J'ai
Parce que
peut-être
moi,
mal...
sinon, je vais te sortir l'histoire d'un homme rentrant dans un café, plouf. Hein. Voilà,
J'ai peut-être
terminé.
mal compris.
Non, non, mais c'est vrai, il parle à Papalouf.
Je pense qu'il parle à Papalouf.
Voilà, voilà. Donc vous allez vous parler par ordre interposé, en fait. Ça me va. Attends, nous devons nous concentrer sur la fin en question. Ouais, que voulez-vous? Laissez-les tranquilles.
Que voulez-vous?
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see.
Il a vraiment... Il est vraiment infâme.
Let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying in the start.
Attends, la couronne veut ce que vous avez, peu importe que vous ayez fourni et
centuries.
pendant des siècles.
Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Ta décision était justifiée quand même, non? Tu peux pas choisir une des deux autres.
Je peux pas lui dire vous faites erreur.
Tu peux pas dire que l'autre a menti non plus.
Pourquoi?
Parce que c'est vrai.
Bah non. Il a dit qu'il avait attaqué sans raison.
Non, il a juste dit qu'il l'avait tué.
Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then
Allez, j'ai besoin d'aide, j'ai jamais compris cette blague. C'est un mec qui dit « Salut, c'est moi », mais en fait, c'est pas lui. Y a rien à comprendre. C'est juste une blague de merde, en fait. Voilà, c'est juste mauvais. C'est juste mauvais. Mais c'est juste nul. Voilà, y a rien d'autre à comprendre, on est d'accord. D'accord, on est d'accord, on est d'accord. Vous êtes d'accord? On est d'accord. C'est juste nul.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
Oh oui.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had.
Short Il paraît qu'on voit pas tous les sous-titres à cause de Maxildan, ça serait qu'une rumeur. Ouais, enfin, vous pouvez deviner, elle cache... Non, mais c'est bon. Regarde, mais non, tu caches le mot de la fin, ils sont pas débiles.
Ah, j'avoue, j'ai une grosse tête.
Bah oui, t'es énorme, mais bon, ça fait avec.
Mais nous, on peut...
That we cannot abide.
Ouais, je peux faire ça.
Mais vous nous avez pas dit.
Non, mais c'est... Mais parce que ça gêne personne, sinon ils auraient chialé. Juste, voilà, ça cache la moitié d'un mot, c'est bon quoi, vous n'êtes pas débile.
Ethan, puis j'avoue, écoutez, hein, c'est pas un chinois.
Alors, les hommes de Whitehill, nous verrouillerons les portes. Putain, j'ai pas pu lire. Ah, c'est horrible. Bah du coup, j'en sais rien, j'ai pas suivi le dialogue. Non, tu me fais pas chier, les dons sont faits pour ça. Mais non, tu me fais pas chier, c'est juste que c'est méga dur parce que du coup, c'est normal, je lis vos dons, tu vois. Mais du coup, putain, je sais absolument pas quoi répondre. Je sais absolument pas quoi répondre.
Ils disent dans le chat, ils demandent à mettre 20 hommes du gros chez toi.
20 hommes du gros chez moi.
20 hommes de Whitehill chez toi, en fait.
Les hommes de Whitehill. Bon, nous verrouillerons les portes, non. Les hommes de Whitehill, bah, c'est un gros con, mais...
And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done.
Est-ce que l'autre mec va être là pour te sauver?
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
What have you done?
No! But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! No!
Even though he did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Catch the next
Trop d'amour en moi, cœur à prendre, mesdames qui regardent le stream. Twitter sur demande. Ah oui, carrément. Carrément, toi tu te sers des dons carrément pour trouver une meuf. Je t'en prie, hein, vas-y, c'est une tribune libre, n'hésite pas, voilà. Alors après, il y a 5% de meufs, et là, comme on est sur un stream marathon et qu'il est 2h du matin, je pense qu'on est sur un petit 1%. Il doit y avoir 2 meufs, hein, donc mauvais endroit. Je te dis ça comme ça, je pense que c'est pas le bon endroit.
Après, tu dis ça comme ça, c'est peut-être une perche pour que les meufs répondent sur le chat. Non, on est plus nombreuses que ça.
Tu vas voir, elles sont 2. Je te le dis, elles sont 2. Non, par contre, arrête de faire la connasse, toi. Oui, je te l'avais dit, c'est pas très rationnel, blabla. Je t'ai donné la manette, t'as pas vu jouer.
Sur
donc,
le chat aussi,
TG.
ils disent,
mais de toute façon...
diplomatie avec
Non mais... Papalouf, c'est 2 hippopotames qui barbotent au milieu d'un fleuve. D'un coup, le premier se redresse et baille super fort. Le deuxième se redresse d'un coup et regarde son... Ah! Putain, les mecs racontent des vannes, quoi. J'hallucine. Et regarde son congénère. Ce dernier lui dit alors... J'arrive pas à me faire à l'idée qu'on soit jeudi. J'ai pas compris. C'est de la merde. Mais c'est du niveau de la blague d'Aesp. Donc ça va. C'est de la merde, mais ça va. Alors la diplomatie, si ça existe. Non mais de toute façon, honnêtement, je vous le dis direct. C'est un jeu tel game.
Mais on peut pas faire autrement.
Il devait mourir. Donc essayez pas de me faire passer pour une sourasse. Hein, j'ai pris l'édition que j'ai prise et je suis fier d'avoir pris l'édition que j'ai prise. Ok. C'est écrit dans le truc, il doit crever. Voilà. Tu peux pas le sauver ou si tu le sauves, il meurt à l'épisode d'après. 100%. Donc on s'en fout. Voilà. D'accord. C'est un jeu qui plus est pas super bien écrit comme la plupart des jeux Telltale Game. Donc on suit l'histoire et vous arrêtez de dire que je suis une sourasse. Surtout toi. Parce que sinon, tu prends la manette et le prochain mec qui meurt, je saurais bien te rappeler à quel point t'es nul à chier. D'accord ? Et là, je dirais pas, oh, c'est écrit dans le scénario. Je dirais, non, tu es nul à chier.
Ouais, mais je serais morte en lui plantant un couteau, peut-être aussi.
Oui, mais ça, au moins, j'ai sauvé mes hommes. Je pense pas qu'à ma gueule. Je pense pas qu'à mon honneur de merde.
Tu crois qu'ils sont sauvés, là?
Ben là, ils sont sauvés. Il va rien se passer. Enfin, là, ils ont juste partagé les terres et tout machin. C'est mieux que rien.
Vas-y.
Et je vais pas lui laisser la gonzesse quand même.
Il justifie parce qu'il sait qu'il a froid.
Ok, on va faire une pause. Je vais la frapper, je pense. À tout à l'heure. Tiens, toi. Tiens. 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 Alors, tu vas la fermer? Tire-toi. Tire-toi, je te dis. Merde, le micro. Et on est de retour, les amis, pour la suite de ce stream. On est toujours sur le marathon, hein, le Maxathon, évidemment. Et j'espère que vous avez évidemment la patate pour continuer cette aventure. Une aventure que je vais continuer tout seul, voilà. Parce que on n'est jamais si bien servi que par soi-même. Ah, allons-y. Alors. Bon, du coup, je suis mort, c'est chiant.
Ethan? My son.
Bah, du coup, je suis mort, quoi. Du coup, je suis mort. La prochaine fois, dans Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
Ah!
This house.
Voilà, madame!
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hotline him.
Mon don précédent est tombé trop au mauvais moment. Désolé tout le monde d'avoir niqué l'ambiance. Ma réponse tant attendue dans le prochain don. Très bien, ça marche. Merci à toi. Déjà, merci parce que je vois que tu fais beaucoup de dons. Alors merci, voilà. Quand on voit les décisions de Max, on comprend tout de suite qu'il porte la culotte dans le couple. Putain de soumis. Ça, on en parlera si Maxildan revient dans la prochaine partie du stream. Pour le moment, elle se repose. Voilà, elle était un peu fatiguée. Elle a préféré prendre une pause. Voilà.
We have to stop them. We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Ha, Jon
Those
Snow.
who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
C'est un enfant et son père. Papa, c'est quoi 69? C'est quand le monsieur et la madame se lèchent le zizi et la zézette en même temps. Non, mais le département. C'était pas... Non, AS, non. Non, c'était pas fou. C'était pas fou. Honnêtement, là, on est quand même sur un concours de blagues nulles. Hein, c'est... Est-ce que vous pouvez faire plus nul? Ça, c'est la question... Voilà. Pouvez-vous faire une blague plus nulle à chier? Ça, c'est un défi. Parce que ça... Ça, je suis désolé, AS. T'es mauvais. C'était mauvais. Êtes-vous préparé à ça? Alors, vous et 34% ont abandonné Bowen. Je m'en tape. Vous et 62% ont juré loyauté au roi. D'accord. Vous et 15% ont pris les doigts d'Eric. Ah, voilà, moi j'ai pris... Voilà, donc, seulement 15% ont pris les doigts. Moi, je les ai pris. Voilà. 70% ont choisi Duncan en sentinelle. 70%. Eh ouais, quand même. Et enfin, 50% ont rencontré Ramsay dans le grand hall. Donc, tu vois, sur tous les choix qu'il y avait, vous voyez, il n'y avait pas le choix de mourir ou vivre. C'est tu meurs forcément. La question, c'est comment on t'appelle? Est-ce qu'on t'appelle le brave? Est-ce qu'on t'appelle l'audacieux? Est-ce qu'on t'appelle machin? Bon, voilà. Bon, et bah du coup, moi je suis très content de mes choix. Et j'ai hâte de suivre l'épisode 2. On va marquer une courte pause. On se retrouve dans quelques instants pour la suite de ce marathon. Alors, Normalement, la suite de ce marathon, on est censé partir, je crois, sur... comment ça s'appelle? Just Cause 3. Mais, comme je suis bon prince et un bon seigneur, je vous laisse le choix. Voulez-vous voir la suite, donc l'épisode 2 de Game of Thrones, ou bien souhaitez-vous... La mienne était nulle, mais au moins Max a rigolé, alors que pour les blagues de SP, blague de merde sur 20. Ouais, ça commence à se chercher. Ça commence à chercher. Le combat, Papalouf contre S. Alors moi, je donne victoire à Papalouf pour une raison simple. Papalouf fait des dons de 5 €. Voilà. Je suis tout à fait corruptible. Eh oui, malheureusement. Alors, on se retrouve dans quelques instants. Dites-moi sur le chat et sur le hashtag Maxathon si vous voulez voir la suite de Game of Thrones ou si vous voulez qu'on change de jeu et qu'on passe à un petit Just Cause pour tout faire péter et se balader dans les landes d'une île paradisiaque. Voilà. Allez, à tout de suite, je vous aime. Ciao. Chérie, viens ici.